Okay. So this is the third meeting, and basically this meeting we will cover about based on the midpoint meeting. I think we've done some changes already, right? And it's quite close to the final presentation already. So we should talk about what other last changes you want to make, how to finalize the website, what else we need to update. And other than that, we need to kind of go about how we are going to prepare for the final presentation also. Before we move on to discussing, just to update you guys, the employer has already decided on the date for us, which will be on the 27th. I think, let me check. 27 June, which is a Thursday at 2 p.m. at their MCG office, which I believe is at Cheras. And recap, midpoint meeting, what we've changed is the website. We've found out that their address is slightly wrong, and basically their contact information, there are some misinformation. And for design, they have agreed not to do the chat box, and I think that's about it, right? Testimonial, we can talk about that later as well. Okay, so same thing as we always do. I will go through one by one to have everyone update their progress. If you're facing any issues currently, anything we need to solve, and if that's solved, or let's say you're having a hard time finding information, you're having a hard time finding, deciding on what specific aspect, we are going to discuss this in this meeting. And then the additional thing is that what are we going to explain to the employers and how are we going to do it? So we can just start off with maybe Xingyue first. Xingyue?
Sorry, I muted myself. So I will update my website parts first. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Basically, I haven't have any progress yet so far, but I will complete it by Sunday. Yeah. But then I will proceed with what the employer previously said lah.
Monday is what date?
Monday is
24th, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, can. But do update me on the progress as well. So I don't need to wait until 24th to see if there is any changes, because it is very close to our final presentation date lah.
I think what I will do is just for the appointment, right? I'll just do the scheduling instead of putting their employees image.
Okay, can. Anything else from your side other than appointment form?
I've also updated their address already. After the
I believe they told us to update the logo as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me open the website. Yeah, sorry. Okay, logo we've changed already. And I think there was also information that we need to change that was false, right? I believe so. The 900 million thing.
Yeah, the data.
So I don't remember who is in charge of this information, this part. Anyone here remembers? If not, then I'll just check later lah. Okay. So basically, I think for your part, there isn't really much else, right?
Yeah, because I haven't actually update anything yet.
Maybe you can give me another update this Saturday.
Okay.
On your progress for the appointment form. Just like even if you've done half of it, should be okay. Just give me an update lah.
Okay.
And moving on for Rochelle.
Okay. I'm actually gonna share screen with all.
Okay.
You guys see?
Hold on, yeah. Yep.
Can see. Okay. Wait, quite slow. Okay. So I'm pretty much done, but I wanted to get you guys' opinion. So for company activities, for the midpoint, I had 4 events, and then I presented it to the employer, and I also asked if they wanted more, but they didn't say anything. So I stuck with the 4 events. So I didn't change the layout or anything. I didn't change this part either. The one I did change is for the job vacancy part, because I don't think they were very happy with it. But then at the same time, because Mike said that he was gonna send me, because he said that I don't know lah. I think he said something about how what I found was outdated or something like that, and that he was gonna send it in the group with the job description as well. But then he only sent a picture.
I think so it was only one, right?
Okay, because from how I interpreted okay, I'll send it again in the group. Wait up.
Okay.
Because how I interpreted the picture is that it was an internship program, and you could apply for either the wealth advisor assistant or the personal assistant one. You get what I
mean? Okay. Wait, I think you sent the picture to the main group.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, they're gonna question it. So yeah, just okay. This one.
Ah, yeah, that one. Okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
So like, because he didn't give.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he didn't give me a job description as well, so it was quite hard to put information. And I still stuck with following Shopee's layout, so this is what I've come up with so far.
Okay. The internship program, do we think that it's like those training programs that switch the candidate around to different departments? Because the way I see it is like finance, banking, investments, management, marketing. Does this mean that they will like push them around to different departments every month or so?
Okay, so how I like took it is that the finance part is basically requirements to apply. So that's your major.
Oh,
but I could be wrong. But then the thing is, I also messaged the group again, and he didn't reply me. Yeah.
I will try to send him a message just to clarify, but I think we can go with what you're doing now.
Yeah. So in terms, because I think, okay, oh, before that, so basically I also added a button here to send your CV, and when you click on it, it'll land you to this part.
To where?
Okay, so if you click on the send your CV, it'll land you to this part, the contact us, the below part.
Oh, in that case, do you want to link it to contact? Oh, okay, no, wait, this makes sense lah, because the appointment is for the clients, not talents. Okay, can.
Yeah. So
Is there a
design.
way?
Hmm?
Maybe if we can try to find a way to, when they click the send your CV, instead of going to contact, is there a way for them to upload their resume instead?
I can link it to their email directly, look.
I also can.
Yeah, because one of my concern was if I directed them to this part, is that they can't attach a link.
So I think you can direct them to their email, and then they can send their CV, they can send their emails through that area.
And then for the design part, because I don't okay, based on their reaction for midpoint meeting, I don't think they really liked it lah. But then I changed it. I still changed it a bit, but at the same time, I did want to keep it a bit more minimalist, because like the previous parts, it's quite colorful with the pictures, and also like this header part. And then I feel like if it's minimalistic, but first of all, it looks a bit more professional, as well as it puts more emphasis on quite literally just the job vacancies part. But let me think.
Do we remember why they don't really like it?
To be very honest, I don't think they gave much feedback.
Okay.
I think the only feedback I received for this part was that he was gonna update me on the vacancies instead, which he didn't, unfortunately.
Is it in any way the design at all, or is it just outdated? That's all.
Because the only part he mentioned was the outdated part. He didn't really touch on the design, but even I can say that the design during midpoint meeting was a lot more plain than this law.
Okay, in this way then, what we can do is we keep this, but try to find ways to explain on why we think this is better during the final presentation.
So like when I explained the whole like the previous page is quite colorful, and like I wanted to keep it more professional. Can I use that explanation?
You can, and you can also try to make it more convincing. You can say like, just an example. You said you took it from Shopee, right?
Yeah.
You can use Shopee as an example. You see like, oh, we took reference from Shopee. We think this layout is great. It's very clean. Then you can also explain on like why is like that. Why does it attract us candidates, us as talent, basically. You can refer to yourself like personally, when I see this, it's like, oh, this is quite simple. There isn't much words, easy to read. The UI is clean and all.
But do you guys agree that the design is okay? Or
I think it's okay for me. But maybe you can change available positions to vacancies instead.
Can?
From the others, you guys have any comments?
No comment.
Anything you guys? Maybe from Mei's side, you guys can also talk about like, do you guys think the design is okay? Do you think she should add anything?
So I think design is okay for right now, but I might make a little bit changes like if later I finish my part.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I think she was saying that she would make some changes in the end,
Yeah,
like
right now
towards
the
the
design
end.
is okay.
Can. Okay, next is testimonials. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so to update the rest as well. So Carmen and I discussed about where to place testimonials, and we decided to put it in the about. And also before that, I actually texted Jessie because I think we were debating whether we wanted to do quotes or a video testimonial, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I got from her is that they only got one video, and she asked me to proceed with quotes. And for the quotes, she didn't provide any. She said just give any samples. She said to just give samples. So I took this from ChatGPT, and then so like after we hand them the website, they can just use the template and they can add in their own quotes, so like more the real quotes. So but yeah. So for
I
this
think
part,
here. Okay, continue first.
Okay, so for this part, I decided to go with this color scheme because and it also matches their logo, and it's basically just it's just like that. Look.
Okay, I think I haven't gone through the testimonial samples that you've provided, but just a comment because I haven't read through it yet. One thing is what we can do is try to make it as basically as a template for their employees to refer to when they are writing their own testimonials. It gives them the idea, and also basically it makes their lives easier lah.
So the testimonials is because I even included so for example, one of them says, coming from a background in traditional finance, I was impressed by MCG Wealth Management focus on long-term wealth management. So it is quite, although it's a sample, it is still related and quite specific as well.
So yeah, basically it gives them something to refer to, or something like a template for them to like, because for us as we ourselves, like when we write something, we also need to refer to something, that because we go blank without it.
And also what's nice about this, because I got this template off Wix, and what's nice about it is you can actually multiply if you want more, because right now there's 3, but you can multiply to like even 6.
Okay, you can talk about this during the final presentation as well. Yeah, you can point this out, and then we can talk about how the testimonials actually like helps them to write their own, and then they can customize it and so on.
But what do you guys think about the design?
Maybe we can. Maybe Mei and see, you guys got anything you want to comment for design, since you guys are focusing on the design of the website? Do you think there is anything she should change? Anything like the font, the color, the anything at all, basically?
It looked nice now, actually.
Sorry?
It looked
Very
nice.
soft,
Not much things to change lah.
Okay. Oh yeah. See. But that's all from me.
Professional website.
I actually do have a comment though.
Yes.
Do you think it is a huge jump from like a white background straight to like a vibrant pink?
I thought about it. Personally, I feel like it looks okay. I'll can you guys see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll scroll through it.
But maybe I'll change the background because it look quite plain now because all white.
You mean the top part before the testimonial?
I don't know what to change actually. Just let me think.
I mean, personally, for me, I think it's quite nice like this as well, because it's not completely black. We still have like blocks. It's not completely white. We still have blocks of black, for example, over here. And then like the pictures as well.
I think maybe
I feel like it's nice contrasted.
For mission and vision, maybe we can make the the thing longer, so it doesn't seem so cramped.
Yeah.
For background, I leave it to you.
I mean, I have a suggestion. Maybe for the about us, can replace it with a picture instead. You can find a picture of our company, either like a picture of their company itself, either the building or like the interior. I feel like it'll look quite nice.
Let me see what pictures we had from them previously that they sent over. I remember they sent quite a number of pictures, right?
The pictures don't really have, because the pictures were supposed to be for company activities. None of them reflects on the company itself.
What if we use their team photo?
What do you guys think?
Their team photo consists of how many people?
Like 10? Yeah, I think 10. It's either this or let me see. This. I think these two looks okay. We can go with these two. I'm sending it into the group. Like even if we, maybe if let's say we would still want to keep the about us just to kind of categorize it, we can use their image and make it slightly transparent as the background of that segment.
Can. If put as background will be better.
I don't think we can put it on, maybe, I don't know if it will fit in that specific box for the about us, because if it goes out from the lines, do you see those two dotted lines there? If it goes out, some people might not be able to see the image because it's out of their screen.
Okay.
So maybe Mei can take note of that. Maybe you can try to play around, see which one suits better lah.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, Rochelle, anything else from your side before I move on?
No. But then if you guys want me to keep sharing my screen, I can still share. Just show me where to go.
I think you can keep it up for now. Just keep it up. Okay. Other than that, maybe I will go on first before we move on to the design team. For my part, which is the services, I've already come up with the different descriptions for each of it. I've went through generally what most Malaysian companies provides, and also because they said they were under super group, right? So I kind of took some of the information from Great Eastern as well. This one is just their segments, I think. Yeah, the categories. And then when the client or the audience uses the website, they just click to read more, and then it brings them to that specific site. But I've removed one of it. I combined the banking facilities with savings, I believe. So yeah, you can see here that there is like very short description for each of them. You guys can go through the information because I'm not really well versed in financial terms and stuff. Yeah, you guys can just go through, read the information, and tell me if there's anything you think that is wrong or like anything lah. Regarding the design, I've mostly just kept this lah, so it's quite simple. Like, what do you guys think? Should I change it?
You mean for design, right? I think it's a bit plain. Maybe we can add some box over it, but I'm not sure though if it will look
Yeah,
I
nice
think
on.
we can add some box.
Can maybe I can leave this to Yingqi since she's designing the service site, right? You can play around with the layout lah, but this is just the information. The design, I leave it to you guys lah.
Okay.
I do have a suggestion. Wait up. Oops. Okay, hello.
Yes.
I think can keep. I mean, some of them are quite short, but I think overall you can keep the explanations quite short as well. Because if anything, it would just prompt the clients to contact the company.
So it seems like because it's like the lack of information requires them to go and talk to them.
Yeah, because I don't really think that they would thoroughly go through all of them either.
Okay.
But that's my opinion.
In that case, like, do you think like health insurance and all should be like shortened? Because I think there's like a few that is quite short already.
Health insurance. Where's health? This one is it?
I think it's the last one or something. Yeah, this one. And then health insurance. It's quite long. Do you think like those type of information I should reduce and try to make it short?
2 to 3 sentences should be sufficient already.
Okay.
Or even 1 sentence is okay actually. 1, 2.
I try to keep it between 1 to 3 sentences. Yeah. And I'll try my best to make it like short sentences and simple ones as well. Generally, that's my part because I tried to make each explanation different. But there isn't really much I can do about it. It's just general information. But for design blocks, okay, maybe Rochelle, can you go to the first service, the banking facilities? Like, okay, you guys said to do the blocks just now, right? Do we put blocks as in like to be the background for the information? Like is that what we're doing? Like, or what you guys suggesting? I don't know if you guys muted your mic or not.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay.
Hello. Can you repeat that? What you said just now?
Basically, I'm asking is like when you said to put the block just now, is it like the background for the information, like for like debit and then for credit and saving?
Yeah, for the information only. For the explanation down there.
In that case, do we want to do like the background for debit and then we leave out credit and then we just do the second one for saving? So it looks like a pattern instead of just 3 blocks. Or do we want to do 3 blocks? Like for everyone?
We can do it in what you said just now, or we can do it in table. Like stick table.
Okay, or I have another suggestion. Like, you know how the About Us, the super group was in the black block? maybe you can do like a black block here. So debit, then white, credit, then let's say saving, white, black, foreign exchange, and then here leave it white, personal loan. You get what I mean?
Okay, I get it.
So you can, and as well, like you can either use the format of doing it by boxes, like some can be boxes and some can be
Just plain background.
yeah.
Okay, can.
Because in
Maybe
the
I'll work with Yingxi on
it
this.
can be smaller. Sorry?
I'll work with Yingxi on the design.
Can, yeah. And maybe the words can be smaller a bit.
For
No.
this, the will and trust, the first sentence, is it?
Yeah. How big is it? Yeah.
And because the information is actually not really that long.
Understand? I mean, I feel like if the page doesn't look that long, then it's fine as well. Because to be fair, this is a subsection.
Can.
Yeah.
I mean, in that sense, we can try to keep it as short as possible, just to like kind of explain to the employers that we Gen Z don't really like long stuff in the first place.
Yeah.
Can. So we can actually kind of explain it as us not wasting other people's time and making it as long as possible. Essentially keeping it short lah. Basically that is mostly from my side. And maybe the design team, you guys got anything you guys want to add? Like anything from your side?
On my side, yes, I changed the company logo and I'll try to fix the homepage lah because for now I still have no idea what to put on this page. Maybe I'll put some company picture on it and I'll do some research on other company website for reference. Probably be finishing this Saturday.
And maybe you can try to finish it by 24th as well.
Okay.
And yeah, you can maybe take a look at like Great Eastern because they were also part of them. And it doesn't have to be limited to financial websites. You can go for maybe like somewhere hospital, those type of things, because they are also their website is also based around information. There really isn't much. So your references don't have to be like limited to financial websites.
Okay.
As long as you think that design is effective and it'll work. Let's say this part in like how Rochelle did her job vacancies reference from Shopee, right? So if you can explain that this layout or this design works, then it should be okay. As long just because we want to explain to the employer that we believe that this will be very effective, this will be like this will bring you results, this will be a good part of the website lah, essentially.
Okay, got it.
Can. And you can update me on the 22nd also, just to give me an update on what you've done and if we need to make any last minute changes also lah. So we don't wait until last minute to change everything.
Okay.
You see anything?
No.
So from your side, nothing much, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So just to recap before I go around asking everyone again, recap what we've basically tried to solve here is the job vacancies. We're okay with it. Testimonials, we are almost done, right? I believe we're basically done already. For now, it's just the appointment form, the design, and I think that's about it, right? And yeah, their team, we still haven't found most of their team's information. Can someone remind me to contact Mike after this about that?
Can.
Okay. So I think that we have basically done like 90%. Design probably won't take that much time. And yeah, so I'll go around asking one more time everyone if they have anything they want to clarify, anything they want to talk to the other teammates about, and any questions lah. So Rochelle, anything?
Nope.
Mei? Nothing, Yingqi?
No.
Xingyue?
Nothing for now.
Okay. For website, this is how it is. I think just you guys can just confirm with me also lah. Generally, do you guys know how we are going to present the website to our employers?
Will we just be presenting our parts, our own respective parts?
I think it would be best, but maybe for the design team, I will discuss with them whether they want to take up the informative part or not, or just focus on explaining the design. So
my other question is, because like during the midpoint meeting, we already did explain some of it. Do we repeat that again? Like for example, the company activities.
I think we can still do a refresher on why we don't or we do these specific parts, because it is still the final presentation. So we wanna talk about whatever thing we did. But maybe since they already have an idea, we can keep it short.
Okay.
So generally, I'm just gonna give you guys another idea, is that generally the final presentation is we will be using this website, but in the view of the website visitors. So we'll use let's say if we were to click into the button, this is how we do it. Like we'll bring them step by step, explain the elements of the website. Like, oh, this design, we follow this website because we think like blah, blah, blah. Then like your job vacancies, it's like, oh, we found Shopee, blah, blah, blah. Then we'll just, explain each part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Essentially, we're trying to justify why we did each part lah. So everyone okay, yeah?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. If we're okay, then those who have not completed their parts, update me on the 22nd. Do your best to finish by 24th. And for your own individual parts, please try to come up with some sort of explanation for each of your parts, so I can have an idea on how you're going to explain to the employer. And we will probably have a dry run on the 25th or 26th, which I will confirm with you guys later on in the WhatsApp group. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. If you guys have no more questions or anything, we can end the meeting here. And yeah, I'll just be waiting for your updates. Okay, so I think that's all. Okay lah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll stop recording here.